डेटा बोलता है 2014 के बाद. Data speaks. This is our 12th video on indirect taxes. अप्रत्यक्ष कर. The taxes which we don't pay directly to the government, but through the sellers, through the buyers, indirectly we pay these taxes. Indirect taxes of center, goods and service tax, GST. It may be CGST, central GST and state GST. Integrated GST, IGST, compensation cess, and security transaction tax. There are many others, but these are the majors. Indirect taxes of states, states' shares of GST, taxes on liquor for human consumption and petrol, taxes on interstate sales of liquor and petrol. See, after 2017, many taxes were subsumed by GST. Now, central indirect taxes which were taken over by GST was central excise duty, additional excise duty levied under medicinal and toilet preparations, service tax, additional customs duty, special additional duty of customs, central surcharge, and central cesses. State indirect taxes which were subsumed by GST, state value added tax, sales tax, entertainment tax other than levied by municipal committees, local bodies, central sales tax, octroi, country tax, purchase tax, luxury tax, lottery tax, betting and gambling tax, state surcharges, and state cess. There is a dual structure of GST. Dual structure means center, states, union territories, they can levy the tax on supply of goods and services. All the three can impose. Central GST and state GST levied on taxable supplies within the state or union territories. And these taxes are shared. Integrated GST levied on all taxable supplies between the two states or union territories and export and import of goods and services from and to India. The state shares is passed on to the states where goods or services have been consumed. Compensation cess levied on specified supplies to compensate the states for the loss of revenue on account of implementation of GST. Data has been collected from RBI website. Basic purpose is to see the trends both for state and center 8 years before and after 2014. See the indirect taxes before 2014 and after 2014. Before 2014, there was hardly any difference between state and center taxes. This red line for state and blue line for center, they were moving together, and before 2008-9 the taxes were almost, total collections were seen. Gray line shows the total of indirect taxes. What has happened after 2017-18? Just observe. Red line, that is the collection of states, is rising, and the difference between blue line and red line is increasing, and it has increased to a very high level of between 21-22. If we observe minutely, which is states' collection of taxes, of indirect taxes, they are increasing at a higher rate than center's collections. If we calculate the slope The slope of states and center collection is 1.06 after 2017. Meaning, if center's tax increases 1 rupee, the state's taxes will increase by 1.06. That is 6% more. State's taxes are increasing 6% more. Let us see the actual data. In 2006-07, center's gross indirect taxes were 2,41,263 crores. State's indirect taxes were 2,13,682 crores and for total were 4,54,945. In 2013-14, center's taxes were 4,95,541 and state's indirect taxes were 6,24,231. See, there was a big difference. This difference started in 2013-14, before 2013-14. Now, compounded annual growth rate before 2014 for central indirect taxes was 11.51%. States indirect taxes was 17.53% and total indirect taxes were 14.55%. But after 2014, center's gross indirect taxes growth rate is 8.60%. But states indirect taxes compounded annual growth rate is 10.17%. Total is 9.42%. So, center's taxes are less before 2014 also and after 2014 also. They were less than the average indirect tax growth rate. States' indirect taxes were growing more at a higher rate at 10.17%. See, the taxes have decreased. The decrease rate is higher after 2014. But states' indirect taxes, they are more than the center's indirect taxes, and states have gained more after 2017. States have gained more after 2017. And this gap is increasing at a higher rate. Why? Because the states charge taxes on liquor as well as on petrol. That's the major earning for the states. And states are not going to reduce the taxes on liquor and petrol. They are also taking the share of GST from normal correction of GST. But their major share is earning from liquor and petrol. And this gap is increasing. The slope is 1.06. Thanks for watching. Wait for the next video on a new indicator. Thank you.